every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point, to the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the paint. Morant, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Outside McDaniels for 3. Randle connects from downtown.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Bane, outside Morant. Bane with a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
The free throw drops for Williams. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And Williams drops them both. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the free throw, no good. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Now here's Conley. Out to the wing. Pass to Randle. Launches it. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Williams passes to Morant. Jackson the screen. And it's Williams off the drive. Can't connect from short range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Wrong result.
McDaniels can't hit. Memphis leading. Outside, Williams. Pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Now here's Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
2 shots.
And he makes a first.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Williams passes to Jackson. Here's Bane. Pass to Edey. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. They set the pick. Here's Randall. That one's good. This game is all even. Randall's got 5 now.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Outside Bane. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Outside Edwards. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
Oh, you talk about teams that had a great defense last year. You got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
That free throw misses.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Bane, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
McDaniels can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From behind the arc. Bane, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Ja Morant.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months, getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Here's Morant. He played a great game against Charlotte. Outside, Williams. Morant against Conley. Outside, Bane. Fires the three. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 6.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
Randall outside. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Williams. In his last outing, 8 points for him. From deep, Bane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant surveying the floor. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Morant. Takes a 3. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. From the arc. Nails it from 3. Bane's got 9 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. And that one misses. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Randall. Blocked! Now Bane. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. And the basket by Pippen.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Morant. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Mike Conley. Here's Reed. Clark outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall right side. Clock at 6. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Pippen. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Now Kennard. Clark covers. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Clark. Pass to Reed. Randall right side. Out to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. 7-point differential. The 3 from Bane. Drops in the 3. Bane's got 12 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Conchar, he's checked in for Bane. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. Reed sets a screen. Looking to end the run, and that's good. Randall for three. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Pippen, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Pippen, covered by Alexander Walker. Inside, stolen by Reed. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Randall left side. Now Reed puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Pippen, down low. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. 1:35 left to play in the first. Timberwolves trail by 7. Reed sets a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he makes both free throws.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's Pippen. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Pippen. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Randall drops them both. Here's Kennard. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
That one's off. Edey sinks the second. 17 seconds left in the first. Randall outside. Reid sets a screen for 3. Unable to get that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Donte DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Bane. And stolen by Edwards. Edwards with a step. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Edwards has got 10.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Jackson for three. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Outside Conley. Edwards against Bane. Here's DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
From deep, Bane. Another shot. And it's Edey missing. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
One of the things, actually the one thing that really stands out to me is the amount of points they're piling up at the charity stripe. They're doing a great job getting to the line and converting.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Free throw good, Edwards. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Reed. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Conley against Bane. From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. They're on an 11-3 run. Conley passes to Reed. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. To the inside. Tipped. The layup off target. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. The three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Grizzlies. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded closely. Conley finds Edwards. No good that time. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Morant. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. 16 points for him. Outside Conley. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Edey. And he's going for the oop here. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Now here's Reed. 17 points in his last outing. Edwards against Bane. And yep, it's good. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pippen, the pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Reed. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Conley. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Ali. Now Conley, 5 points in the game. Outside Reed, down low. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Pass to Pippen. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards looking for an opening. with the floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. 𝙁𝙗𝙗 comes in for Jackson, and it's Kennard in for Pippen. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Conley. And both free throws good for Edwards. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And they were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
Their nightly goal? Make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 8. McDaniels against Bane. To the middle. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist from Bane. Bane's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness from Bane. Very willing to give the ball up.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
The first free throw is good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Grizzlies trail by 5. Kennard passes to 𝙁𝙗𝙗. Conchar with the ball. Now here's Kennard, guarded by Edwards. Back to Kennard. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's 𝙠𝙗𝙗. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Back to Randall. It's intercepted. And here's Morant. 10 points for him. Pass to Kennard. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Conchar. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 points in the game. Edwards for 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Timeout.
8-point game. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies. 5th, the Timberwolves.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are 2 squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
𝙠𝙗𝙗, the pass to Conchar. Now Morant. Pass to Edey. Second chance effort. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And now a look at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Anthony Edwards.
And this is the kind of performance that everyone in the house will remember. The way he's destroyed the defense with no hesitation, the difficult shots he's made, quite simply magnificent.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. No good on the second free throw. Grizzlies trail by 8. Conchar, right side. Pass to Morant. And here's Kennard. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. The wide open shot is on the money. Randall's got 16 points. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Pass to �12. Morant with it. Throws it up high. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, he's still scoring, but he's gotten away from his first quarter approach when he was attacking the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Conchar outside. Pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside McDaniels. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Randall. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Now here's Morant. Here's Edey. Kennard outside. Right side Morant to halt the run. The three-pointer is down. Ja Morant.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Edwards with it. He had 25 points in his last game. The fadeaway. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. 𝙁 sandwich.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Memphis. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. We've got Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Edey in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Pass to Randall. 4-3. Kennard with the rebound. Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it? Redunculous! Bringing the house down!
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Now Edwards fires from deep. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Kennard outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Kennard's got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's McDaniels. Over Williams. McDaniels can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Morant. Williams from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. He has 7.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First in opponent field goal shooting, first in opponent points per game, and they did a lot of damage from range. Third in three-point shooting efficiency. It was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. Throw good, Edwards. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Williams. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edey. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Edey's gotten his second bucket. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards with it. Three-pointer. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Morant against Edwards. Boom! Ja Morant!
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pass to Williams. And stolen by Edwards. They push it up 4 on 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 8. Bane, the pass to Morant. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. You look at Kennard. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Mike Conley. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's McDaniels. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. McDaniels got 7.
He can score from anywhere, whether it's pulling up or driving the lane. McDaniels is up to the task.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Williams. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Pippen, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Randall. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Now Jackson. Here's Edey. Reed defending. To the paint. Here's Bane. Here's Pippen. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
McDaniels can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Bane. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Randall outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Sinks it from distance. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside, Williams. Outside, Bane. That shot off. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota leading by 8. Right side, Alexander Walker. The kick out to Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Outside Bane. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Bane against Edwards. Offensive rebound. Reed sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Pippen. Now Jackson. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. From deep, Bane. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Here's Randall. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Randall's got 23 points.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Here's Pippen. Williams from long range. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Heady play to draw the foul by Jackson Jr. Remember, his dad was an NBA player, part of why he's got a great hoops IQ.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game.
And their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And that one falls for Jackson. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Pass to Randall. The baseline, Jay. That one rolls around and rims out. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Outside Bane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bane drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Pippen. Takes it inside. That one goes in. Pippen's got 7.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. Goes back up. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
The relentlessness of Randall, R² taking on all comers.
𝙁𝙤𝙪, and the layup is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Reed for three. Buries it from three. Reed's got 6.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Outside Bane. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Memphis.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Reed. 6 points for him. Randall with another miss.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's 𝙁𝙤𝙪. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 7.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Nice numbers tonight at the free throw line. He's shooting 10 of 13.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. Pippen, pass to 𝙁𝙤𝙪. And another 3 for Memphis.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Gobert up top. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Here's the 3. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards has got 43 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Morant against DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
Pass to Reed. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got 46.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Here's 𝙁𝙤𝙪. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Grizzlies trail by 10. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Donte DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Gobert, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
And he drops the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Edey's checked in for Aldama. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Randall, he's checked in for Reid. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Conley. Randall against Jackson. Randall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. That 3's off the mark.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Pippen, pass to Morant. DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Up ahead. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Jackson for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kennard against McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Gobert nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Shoots over Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. DiVincenzo with it. Now here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Morant finds Jackson. Bane surveying the D. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. The three from Bane. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That one's no good. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo on the wing. To the left wing. Deflects the pass. Bane with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. 16 feet out. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 23 points.
Yeah, that's where Bane makes his living. So confident from all over the floor.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Bane. The kick out to Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For 3, Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Now here's Jackson. From downtown, knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's McDaniels. Up top, Randall. Conley against Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
And he makes a first.
And, you know, collectively, as this game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Edwards, he's checked in for 𝙤𝙤𝙪𝙧. And Conley drops them both.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Randall with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 49 in the game. Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Just 4 to shoot. There's the three. They grab their own miss. There's Jackson with the three, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Morant. Jackson with it. Left side Bane. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. The drive by Randall. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Randall against Bane. Outside, Williams. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Conley finds Gobert. Now Edwards. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Bane. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Conley. Takes the three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply work. Himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota, leading by 12. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Here's Gobert. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. Right side Bane. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And the Grizzlies shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Bane. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Bane. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 8 assists in the game.
You gotta D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Edwards against Williams. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Edwards can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 1:17 left in the final quarter. Edwards against Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Morant. Morant using his speed. And Gobert with a block. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Cranes the triple. Edwards has got 54 points.
Well, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. .51 seconds left in the game. Outside, Williams. And here's Morant outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Here's Conley. Randall outside. Randall draws the double. Conley, a screen on Williams. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And it's Edey missing. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.